Hello and welcome to Iridium Rock and Metal Reviews, and today I've got a bit of a special episode for you. My interview with We Are Resolute.
I've got the guys from melodic metal band We Are Resolute. Hey guys, you all right?
How you doing?
How you doing, fellas?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Good to be here.
All the way from, well, I'm from England. Where are you from? Where you calling from?
Holland, Michigan.
Yeah, we're both from Holland, Michigan.
Wow, excellent. So introduce yourself to the team.
I'm John Mokma. I play drums, bass, and some guitar on the project, and I do most of the technical stuff.
I'm Bryan Carman, the writer, guitarist, and all the social media and artwork and all that stuff.
Excellent. So just give me a little bit of a background on the band, guys.
Back in 2001, John and I started a band, and it became Otherwise Broken. And we had a bunch of different people over like a 12-year period. And we played at a couple places. We played at a big festival. Well, John didn't because he left after like, I don't know, was it 5 years?
Something like that.
Yeah. Some personal issues and stuff, no fights or anything.
Little kids.
Yeah. But we played at a festival called, help me, Cornerstone Festival in Bushnell, Illinois in 2012.
Cool.
That was probably the highlight of the band.
Yeah.
But that broke up, and I tried to piece some bands together, and nothing worked. And my wife got sick with Cushing's disease, which has come back now, so we need prayers for them. But I asked John if he would want to get back together again after a long hiatus, and he said yes. And we started with next to no equipment. So we worked on this project probably 4 years, right?
Yeah, about 4 years.
Yeah.
Gathering. It took a long time because we had no equipment. I mean,
Well, I had some.
he had a drum, and he let me borrow his guitar and amp so I could start writing music,
Anything to record with.
Yeah, nothing to record it with. We just were trusting God in the whole process. And, well, we ended up getting Dale Thompson, so you see how that worked out.
Yeah,
So-
that's cool. So obviously, I'm going to leave a link under this video for the review I did of your album, you guys. So people will be able to check that out. So, I mean, I've listened to the album, kind of light, obviously, done a review on it. It's like for me, it had a really unique sound. Can you give a few ideas to the people watching this, what they can expect when they hear the album?
Well, first off, when I grew up, I didn't have a lot of Christian background. It came later on in life for me. And so I had mainly secular influences at a young age. Like I used to like to listen to, and I still like to listen to the band Boston. It's been a big influence to me.
I love Boston.
And bands even like Firehouse and Kansas, and later on I got knowing more Christian stuff, and I like Striper and White Cross and Guardian is pretty good, and obviously I didn't know a lot about Bride until I got where I was interested in Dale stuff, and then I started just digging up everything I could find, and I'm like, wow, he's got an amazing history, and a lot of just us working together, coming up with our own thing a little bit too, but
Yeah, definitely.
playing all that kind of music with whoever I could, and it was, I started off learning by ear, and then going to school and, learning, reading music and all that stuff on my drums, and guitar. I've never had a single lesson in my life, just watching people, and so I play the bass on our project.
Yeah.
And I do some of the guitar work too, but
He taught himself how to play bass. That saved us a lot of money trying to hire out another musician,
Yeah.
It's cool that God brought us together because we have similar tastes in music.
Yeah.
And what little difference we do have, we pull into the project from him and from me.
Yeah.
And I noticed in your review that you liked the sound of our guitars.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let John answer your question from the review of why and how we got that sound and who produced it.
well, the main rig we use, we really got two setups. He's got a 100-watt Marshall, and we did a lot of the soloing on that, but we also I have what's called a Rockman. I don't know if you ever heard of that. I plugged that into an old Roland amp that's a stereo chorus amp, and it just sounds amazing.
Did you ever think you'd do Brian? Did you ever think you'd write like a secular album, or was it always going to be a Christian album?
It's always going to be a Christian because we believe that God gives us abilities to give glory to Him. We're not getting all weird or anything. We believe that God created everything, and music. Yep, and music's one of them, right?
Yeah.
So we want to be able to use what God gave us to help others. And this life is this world is going pretty bad right now. And a lot of people committing suicide, and people are being abducted. And for our new project, we do have a couple of songs touching on that stuff. So
yeah.
But it doesn't mean that I'm going to not write a song that doesn't say God or Jesus in it. I may write a song about a beautiful tree. I don't know. You know what I mean? So to call it Christian or whatever, yes, we're a Christian band because we both have a faith in God and we believe in Him 110%. But we don't want to be obnoxious about it. We just want to make some good music and help people.
What was it like working with Dale?
Yep.
What was it like working with Dale Thompson?
Oh man, he's very gracious.
Yeah.
Very accommodating. For videos, he sent a video for me to edit to put to our CD signing party, just thanking the donors, people who donated money to us.
Yeah.
He sent a video for me to make the Man God video. He's very gracious, very humble.
Yeah, he's done way more than I ever imagined would. I personally appreciate all that because it's making it possible for us to do what we do and to spread the word, of Christ in everything we do.
Also, a great vocalist. I mean, I don't know how old Dale is now, but he's got a great voice still.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yes.
When I saw the ad on Facebook, it had a picture of Dale Thompson kind of looking up, and it said "vocalist for hire." Well, if you know my personality, it didn't take me a half a second to get on there. Okay. So yeah, I saw that. I had to jump.
I just want to show a bit of your video, if that's all right. So,
Oh yeah,
that's one with Dale in it.
That's one with Dale. He sent the video from New Zealand
yeah,
via the internet, and then I pieced together what he gave us, and came out pretty cool, actually.
this is Mad at God. So you guys handled the production on the album, right?
Yes, we did all the recording ourselves.
Mixed by someone, a special guest, I believe.
We had Rex Carroll from White Cross. He mixed 3 songs for us. Technically 4, because we have one song that has a Spanish version. So he edited out the vocals and put the Spanish vocals in that one. I Know You're in Heaven. No, Kingdom of Heaven. Kingdom of Heaven. So we have 2 versions of that song. I don't know if the one in Spanish is uploaded.
The Spanish one, it's Kingdom of Heaven, is in English by Dale, and then it's in Spanish by Roberto Montoya, and he's the lead singer and guitar player for Icons of Industry. Very nice guy,
Yes.
Cool music too.
Cool. Cool.
So we started off with next to no equipment. We used an old digital recorder to start off with, and we thought, cool, we can work some stuff. And we didn't realize that, okay, this stuff isn't just going to go on a computer after this. So it was a painstaking process of playing each track like I was re-recording it onto the DAW on our computer. And some of them didn't line up right. I didn't get the timing right. I spent hours just getting everything to mesh right. And then there was a lot of tracks we ended up redoing. Some of the guitar solos and stuff were good, and some of the tracks were good, and some of them just didn't phase right, and we redid stuff. But the thing is, we could get started. And once we got the computer and all that stuff going, and it became much simpler for us. And
I mean, even though those songs were mixed by Rex, the whole album had a very similar feel. Nothing felt out of place. It all slotted in very nicely.
Yeah, we're pretty shocked. We're pretty shocked at that because we had a lot of hands from the cookie jar on this one.
But we, every time we mix a song, we give them a sample to go by. Okay, here's our best mix.
Yep.
So this is what we're looking for. Obviously, they did all the magic with the EQ and compression, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And but they sound pretty similar. And of course, Garrett, I'm pretty sure you probably listened to what Rex did and wanted to mimic that as close as he could come up with.
Right.
Then you had the added hassle, I suppose, of Al not being there to record. Obviously, he doesn't. Where does he live? New Zealand, isn't he?
Yeah, New Zealand.
Yeah. He would send us the tracks, and we'd put them in our DAW and
move them around when they need to go.
Surprisingly, everything that we sent back and forth, it all lined up perfectly. And we really didn't do a lot of editing on Dale's stuff.
We didn't have to.
He gave us so much to work with.
Yeah.
He'd give us, this is the first project for us.
Yeah.
We thought, okay, cool. He's going to give us a vocal track, and he sends us 6 of them on one. We've got
layer.
He's got the lead, and he's backing himself up, and then he's got another track where he's doing high pitch and low pitch and all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
We were amazed. We're like, wow, how's this guy doing? He'd send the song, and literally the next day he'd have it all back to us.
Here's a side note. I do all the vocals before Dale.
It's painful.
But I'm going to tell you what, Dale takes my concept and just goes to the sky with it. So This is a great process. I don't want to change anything. It's really cool.
We're gonna be talking about your next album in a second, but you're gonna introduce me to another special vocalist that appeared on your album. You did some vocals on the album.
Yep, Kingdom of Heaven and the song We Will See Him. So both songs, Kingdom of Heaven and We Will See Him.
You know what? I listened to the album again the other day leading up to this interview, and especially on Kingdom of Heaven, you bring a different vibe to the rest of the album.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I worked hard.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite a while ago now, a couple of years ago. You were a lot younger.
Yes, I was 11, and I'm going to be 14 this year. So that was like 3 years ago, I believe.
So that's a bit mad in it as well. I mean, are you a metal fan or not?
I mean, I once in a while listen to it. I mean, it's not my favorite.
You like Striper?
Well, yeah, I like Striper and Skillet. And
I listened to the album again the other day, and those 2 songs on the end of the album, and it made a real change. Usually on heavy rock or metal albums, they close out on something a bit heavier. I thought it made a real change to have those 2 sort of slower songs with Lydia singing. It was a great choice to have those at the end.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, I mean that's obviously for both of you. It was a really good choice of song. I really loved it. So, are you going to be on the next album, Lydia?
Yes, I will actually be doing piano, like more of piano this time.
And keyboard.
And keyboard, piano keyboard.
Oh, cool.
And she's going to be featured singing in a chorus with Dale Thompson,
Yep.
kind of a call and response. And that one's about sex slavery. So it's trafficking.
All
So
right.
she'll sing her part, and Dale will echo. She'll sing, he'll echo.
Wow.
Would you like to hear some of it now?
No.
Okay.
And Dale really likes the idea too, so that's good that he's on board.
Oh, no, that's brilliant. So Dale's on board again for the next album as well.
Oh yeah, so thankful for that.
Your dad must be very proud.
Oh, I am, if I'm not smiling too much right now. She's your piano lesson, so I've decided to put her in, like on Your Enemy, one of your favorite songs. I do the keyboard, but I can't play. I just do that part, and John helped me figure out what to do on it, but I knew we needed to have a keyboard on that song to get that eerie feeling. But she's got some really good skills coming up, and we've used her on at least 3 songs on this new one that we're planning. So,
Guys, tell me about the new album. Where are you with the project?
okay, the new album is called Only Human, and I think I sent you a picture you can show on your editing here of my daughter holding the apple. Okay, and we have the opening song is called Alpha and Omega, and that's Lydia playing piano on that, and it's be instrumental for the song, the first actual song called The Almighty, which is going to rock pretty hard. And we've got one song like really close to being done, and that is called Heaven. And that one is based on a poem that my wife wrote about her mom that died. And the poem, let's say, is this long. I shrunk it down to this much to write it into song form, and it's really beautiful. And the cool thing is Dale's singing again, and his brother Troy Thompson, the guitar player from Bride, is playing the cello on it. A few serious songs on topics like sex trafficking, suicide, and the one about my mother-in-law's death, but being able to see her in heaven. Can't remember what the other one is right now. I'm drawing a blank. I should have written it down. But a couple of serious ones, but they're going to rock. The serious ones, but they're going to rock pretty heavy. And it's just going to try and touch on the human experience and how usually toward the end of the song, like in the beginning of the song, I'll present the issue or the problem. And then at the end of the song is obviously the conclusion of it leads you to the answer, which we believe is God. So I think it's just going to be the human experience. That's why I went with I have to write the song called Only Human. And I don't mean it like as we say, if we goof up, we say, oh, I'm only human. No, we are not gods, because there are people out there that think that we are little gods and that our voice can speak things. We're only human. We are not God. The Bible has a verse that says, who is man that I am mindful of him? So it's to put us where we belong. We can't get too prideful, right, and full of ourselves, because we make mistakes all the time. I mean, it's crazy.
Oh,
But yeah, just the human experience. And I want it to rock out. We're going to have at least 2 slow songs, no more than 2.
Because you've got some cool merchandise as well.
If you want to get the CD, you go to roxrecords.com. And it's also on, I think it's on Amazon to buy also. And then you can also stream it on all of your major streaming sites like iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify. So you can purchase stuff or you can stream it too, because we get credit for the streaming. And so you can also get T-shirts and stuff like that from Christian Band
Or hats.
Oh yeah, or hats. ChristianBandShirts.com. And I got a couple things to show everybody.
Cool.
This is the poster. Is it in the screen?
Yeah.
This is the poster that you can buy. And then in the background, you see the banner that we have.
Nice.
We also have a coffee cup.
Cool.
It's got the CD cover and it says War on the back. Pretty cool. And then I know you wanted to buy one of these too, so wear it on your show. That'd be really cool.
That's nice.
It's beautiful. I mean, the picture was from a friend of mine's church, and that's at a park, a state park here in Holland called Tunnel Park. And they actually got the sunshine going through that tunnel. There's no Photoshop on that at all. It's all just, just the sun right through the hole in the tunnel. And then we've got the album itself.
Good. Nice.
So there's many other things, with the mouse pad and everything like that. So there's a whole bunch of stuff at that site is good quality stuff too. So the CD can be found at roxrecords.com and Amazon.com. And then you can get all the merchandise at christianbandshirts.com.
Cheers. Thanks a lot. Right, we've got to wrap it up there now, guys. So, listen, it was a real pleasure speaking to you. I've loved doing the interview. Love touching base on the new album. Really looking forward to the new album. And just any last word from you guys before we go?
Just thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah.
And for listening and supporting. And God bless everybody.
And thank you very much for doing the CD review. That was really fun. I think I've watched it like 11 times. So
I really enjoyed it as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And thank you for everybody supporting us if you do, and buy some shirts and stuff, because we do get $4 for every sale. And so it's really a really good deal for us. And thank you very much for having us on here too.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yep.
No worries. Listen, we'll still be in touch. I'll make sure I review the new album as well, of course.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else you want to send me, I'll review. Not a problem. It's great to be in touch with you guys. So I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yep.